What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Flames, back at it again. Bible. Hey, we're about to be reading out of Joshua chapter 4, man. Um, Hope y'all are having a great day. I feel like I'm having a pretty good day. Um, and hope God blesses you guys, whoever watching this. And I love you. But yeah, without further ado, man, get right to it. It's chapter 4. 12 memorial stones from the Jordan. When all the nation had finished passing over the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, take 12 men from the people, each tribe a man, and command them, saying, take 12 stones from here out of the midst of the Jordan, from the very place where the priests first, or the very place where the priest's feet stood firmly, and bring them over with you and lay them down in the place where you lodge tonight. Then Joshua called the 12 men from the people of Israel, whom he had appointed, a man from each tribe. And Joseph said to them, pass on before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of the Jordan, and upon his shoulder, according to the number of the tribes of the people of Israel, that this may be a sign among you. When your children ask in time to come, what do these stones mean to you? Then you shall tell them that the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. Wow, crazy. When it passed over the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. So these stones shall be to the. Oh, I see. So they took the Ark of the Covenant. I don't know if y'all know what that is. They talked about it when they built it, I believe in Leviticus. Just basically like a very holy like thing. And there was like rumors about like it being on like Oak Island and like a bunch of different stuff. A ton of different stuff. No, you don't really know where it is. It could have just been refined into gold at some point, but this was this holy object, the Ark of the Covenant. It's priceless, right now. Like it's literally priceless. Um, they carried it, and you can look up on Google a picture what it looks like. They probably carried it, have four people carrying it, and carried it to the middle, and that is apparently what stopped the waters to let them go through. Okay, that's more clarification for last chapter because it's a little bit confused because it said all the water stopped and went up in a heap. So it seems like the water just kind of made a wall or maybe eroded to the sides of the river. But either way, it made it so the water stopped and there was a dry path for them to just walk across the Jordan River. Now, Jordan River is not a small river. Crazy, crazy. Because I know it would have been hard to get all that livestock across. 600,000 people, probably more women and children. So, million people. Like, it's crazy. Um, okay. Let's see. Where was I at? When your children ask in time to come, what do these stones mean to you? Then you shall tell them, the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it passed away over the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. So these stones shall be to the people of Israel a memorial forever. And the people of Israel did just as Joshua commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of the Jordan, according to the number of the tribes of the people of Israel, just as the Lord told Joshua. And they carried him over with them to the place where they lodged and laid them down there. And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of the Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests carrying the ark of the covenant had stood. And they are there to this day. Wow. For the priests bearing the ark stood in the midst of the Jordan until everything was finished. Oh, okay. So I guess they had 12 priests, one from each tribe, holding the covenant, I'm assuming. Um, until everything was finished that the Lord commanded Joshua to tell the people, according to all that Moses had commanded Joshua. People passed over in haste. And when all the people had finished passing over, the ark of the covenant, or the ark of the Lord and the priests passed over before the people. The sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh passed over armed before the people of Israel, as Moses had told them. About 40,000 ready for war passed over before the Lord for battle, up to the plains of the Jericho. On that day the Lord exalted Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they stood in awe of him, just as they had stood in awe of Moses all the days of his life. And the Lord said to Joshua, command the priests here in the ark of the testimony to come up out of the Jordan. So Joshua commanded the priests, come up out of the Jordan. And when the priests here in the ark of the covenant of the Lord came up from the midst of the Jordan, and the soles of the priest's feet were lifted up on dry ground, the waters of the Jordan returned to their place and overflowed its banks as before. The people came up out of the Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and they encamped at Gilgal on the east border of Jericho. And these 12 stones, which they took up out of the Jordan, Joshua set up at Gilgal. And he said to the people of Israel, when your children ask their fathers in times to come, what do these stories mean? What's up, dude? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let's see, where's that? Then you shall let your children know. Israel passed over the Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of the Jordan for you until you passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which he dried up for us until we passed over. So I actually didn't know that this happened again, besides the what happened at the Red Sea. I didn't know that this happened, in the river as well. So, that's a learning opportunity for me. So that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, and that you may fear the Lord your God forever. All right, that will be the end of the chapter. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much. And yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Peace.